Examine the crests of history's most powerful empires. Across thousands of years, cultures with no contact independently selected the exact same apex predator to represent their military power. This grid maps those crests. It spans the Roman Aquila, the Gupta Empire's Garuda Dhwaj, Napoleon's imperial eagle, and the double-headed eagles of the Byzantine and Russian empires. Historical records suggest these nations did not independently invent this iconography. Instead, they appear to have been chosen to adopt it. The eagle functions as a recurring biological signature, a pointer toward an underlying operating system that guides the development of human civilization. These empires form a binary system. Single-headed Aquila and Garuda traditions align with military outcomes, like Rome's Punic Wars and Napoleon's Austerlitz dominance. The double-headed Ganda-Berunda tradition drives massive land-based conquests, defined by the territorial expansion of the Byzantine and Russian empires. This ancient code remains visible on modern uniforms. The U.S. Navy and India's Marcos units use the single-headed eagle, while the Russian armed forces maintain the double-headed crest. The number of heads on a crest appears to dictate a nation's geopolitical reality, influencing everything from its economic structure to its primary domain of warfare. This diagram illustrates Daiva, a cosmic force described in Vedic science. It fragments into specific frequencies as it reaches the planet, programming human achievement and military structure. This is the Shishumar chakra, a map of how that power travels. Cosmic energy reaches the Earth through specific solar and lunar conduits. The solar conduit, or golden path, drives the double-headed eagle empires. It produces societies focused on territorial defense. The lunar conduit, or silver path, produces single-headed eagle empires. Its output is naval supremacy and economic expansion. Superpowers do not select their strategic advantages. They are compelled toward land or water conquest based on the celestial conduit they anchor to. This diagram shows a geographic exception, India. The region transitioned away from the martial power of the eagle to anchor instead to the brihaspati, or Jupiter, frequency. This frequency shift corresponds to a history of producing spiritual leaders like Buddha and Adi Shankara, preserving what Vedic science calls the guru element. These shifts are driven by the Prakriti Yuga cycle, tracking Earth's gravitational proximity to the sun and moon. Sun proximity defines the Treta Yuga and land armies, while moon proximity defines the Dwapara Yuga and naval wealth. The transition from territorial conquest to global economic systems follows the Earth's physical movement away from the sun and toward the moon. The moon's orbit is currently receding. As it moves further away, the signal weakens, causing the collapse of traditional lunar institutions and family structures. This diagram shows the anchor taking its place, Rahu. In astrophysics, this is the L2 Lagrange point, a position located precisely within the Earth's shadow. As shown in these text panels, connection to this shadow node replaces natural elements with artificial ones. This is the era of the Preet Veda, where societal norms are governed by machines and digital science. The rise of machine learning, extreme individualism, and ideological revolution are the programmed outputs of this L2 shadow frequency. This marks the trigger. The arrival of the James Webb Space Telescope at the L2 point in 2022 signaled the culmination of this era. The period from 2022 to 2033 is a transitional phase, defined by climate shifts and conflicts as old celestial anchors dissolve. Eventually, traditional human organization will be replaced by the isolated, machine-driven reality of the shadow node. The timeline of our civilization, our politics, and our technologies are part of a clockwork mechanism dictated by the cosmos.